To his neighbors, he was the kind of man who smiled easily, hosted community events, and even dressed up as a clown for charity. But behind that friendly face hid one of America's most horrifying criminal minds. His name was John Wayne Gacy. Born in Chicago in 1942, Gacy grew up in a difficult home with an abusive, alcoholic father. After dropping out of high school, he attended business college, married and divorced twice, and built what seemed to be a respectable life. He ran his own contracting business, threw big parties, and became known as Pogo the Clown, performing for kids at hospitals and local events. But starting in the 1970s, a much darker story began to unfold. Between 1972 and 1978, Gacy targeted teenage boys and young men, luring them to his suburban Chicago home. He'd promise them jobs or offer them rides. Sometimes he'd use a fake magic trick with handcuffs to trap them. Once they were defenseless, he would assault, torture, and murder them, usually by strangulation. Beneath his house, a crawl space became a secret, macabre tomb. The bodies of 26 of his victims were found buried there. Others were discovered elsewhere on his property, while some had been discarded in nearby rivers. All the while, he maintained his charade of an ordinary, happy life, even as the ground beneath his own home concealed his gruesome crimes. His downfall began with the disappearance of 15-year-old Robert Peast in 1978. Peast was last seen talking to Gacy about a potential job. As suspicion mounted, police obtained search warrants. In December 1978, the search of Gacy's home finally uncovered the horrifying evidence that exposed his double life. Gacy went on trial in 1980. He admitted to the murders but pleaded insanity. The jury didn't buy it. He was found guilty of 33 murders and sentenced to death. On May 10, 1994, nearly 14 years later, Gacy was executed by lethal injection. His case leaves us with haunting questions. How could someone so involved in his community hide such profound darkness? What warning signs were overlooked? And how many lives could have been saved? John Wayne Gacy wasn't just a monster hiding in the shadows. He was a monster who smiled right in the daylight. Thanks for watching. If you found this story compelling, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into history's most fascinating cases. See you next time.